And continuing in Spellhold Dungeons, place which is extremely unpleasant and something that you could run very quickly and efficiently through if you once you get the plot event at its end, because hey, Bodhi is might have made a villain mistake, the classical villain mistake by not just killing her thoroughly despite Irenicus directly telling her to do so. But she is not gonna do the other classical villain mistake of not making sure that we are gonna be actually get killed.
What?
Yeah, she will ambush us, of course.
What do you want?
Although I said this is just one of the many places in this game that that you could simply just blitz through it, and there's not much of problem getting to the plot event at the end. So time to set Hrothgar alone to have a chat.
Here, mousey, mousey, the hunt draws to a close here and now.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, there's there's lots of treasures in this place, but getting them is not so much interesting plot-wise. It's very interesting gameplay-wise, but not plot-wise. Much more of a getting through the plot and events of this game, not just the basic that open door, there's enemies, kill them, you use this and this tactic. Because it gets quite repetitive quite quickly, because this game, despite being a great gameplay, of perhaps the greatest gameplay of this genre, it is not so interesting story-wise, although the same guys will meant to make Planescape Torment. That game has magnificent story, although it doesn't tell it really well with visual medium. Oh yeah, so let's be snarky, I expected you to come, she'd be stupid if she would let me, you know, get Irenicus.
I know I'm early, but just couldn't bear to see you leave. You were amusing, but the game is over. One last time, let our paths cross in blood.
Yep. Bodhi comes to attack us and brought some hench girls along. So let's just... But not... Something happens.
Missed.
The main character has turned into a horrifying monster and become uncontrolled.
Darkest shadow. Child of Ball, what have you become? Away! Irenicus must know of this. We will observe from a distance.
Yeah, they run away. And that form.
Fight well, for now you will die.
I am ready.
And that form is known as Slayer, Avatar of Murder.
Every hunt you point, I punch.
Yeah, the divine essence, which was stolen, but yeah.
Yes.
So yeah. But I still find it strange that because the essence of Ball was stolen from Hrothgar, so I really am, in a sense, quite curious about why it would then make him appear with him, like something that, like you just lost your arm, and then suddenly you get a super strong arm because of that event. It's something like that, really strangely written. Although I could really say that because of immense stress and mental trauma, the divine heritage is there to make him uncontrollable. Something like becoming an obsession or something like that. Because of course, not all children of Ball react the same way to their, you could call it paint or legacy of... there's many ways you could call their appearance, but yeah, these tokens are very handy. These horns are very necessary. Lots of and arrows.
What?
So and you need to gather 2 of those horns to open this statue. But gathering them is not so visually interesting, so I'm gonna just cut to that more dull part and continue once and return to here once I have actually done it, because well, just hunting down monsters in this place is not so visually interesting, and I personally wouldn't really know much about to say it, but hey, actually I might.
If you wish.
Because well,
Yes.
when you actually look at how the story is working this far, or better say what can be what has been
Your item is on the ground.
learned from this far in this game's story,
What?
is that
Yeah.
Irenicus has did steal ball essence from Hrothgar because to serve his purpose of vengeance something, and that when that whatever he's about to avenge is himself and Bodhi, and they are siblings, but seeing how disgusting depraved they are, they might have been more than that, you know, because they're quite, especially Bodhi is real creepy, although both of them are.
Ready and willing. No problem at all.
But there's and there's also some sort of idea that Irenicus is going towards the second phase of his plan, which is something that first he needs to get the divine essence, then he can rendezvous with allies from the dark, which of course might mean Underdark.
What do you want?
And then it's just him going towards the...
Fight.
Who is getting squirrely?
And then it's just completely different plan.
Teach my helper to suck eggs.
Yes.
Yeah, all kinds
It is
of
done.
interesting little locations, but not so much of interesting gameplay-wise. But I'm gonna cut it anyway. I'm gonna cut all this dull part from this. Because, well, it doesn't tell much.
Properly cleansed and balanced.
And I have gathered all the possible loot from this place. So time to... Yeah, put the antlers back to the... or horns back to the statue's head, so that still get further in this
Gather your
dungeon.
party before venturing forth.
And some
Yeah.
pests in the towers above, so just...
Fight. What do you want? Yes.
So just some regular enemies to be killed.
It is done.
Cry for your lives. They are over.
Alright, and preparation appears, so... Yeah, so what's going on? Directors are dead? Well... well, okay, so, well, ask away, no reason to big fight. Oh yeah, this is one of that kind of phases that it's completely possible that your answers affect what kind of next place you get next. But the effects are actually quite negligible, so... Alright. Oh yeah, once more a riddle. So, yeah, so it came from the book. It's a splinter.
I
We
require
must rest
rest.
soon.
I demand we stop.
Who is getting squirrely?
More apparitions.
Simple.
So let's make faith. Oh yeah, it's a riddle. Answer right or wrong. Right answer leads to one place. Wrong answer to another place. But just a little bit of combat challenge. Nothing really strange. Although real nicely. And by dealing with
Yes.
I am ready.
some sort of as
Fine. Just
arbiter
stop
of judgments and
pestering
all
me.
that, he has seemed me fit enough to be released from Spellhold. Although he considered that, hey, maybe this test was just meant to kill people to be tested. But now I'm at the
There you are.
Spellhold.
I see that you've weathered the storms of this place with reasonable
And there's the
pluck and
guy,
health.
Simon Havarian guy who betrayed me. So I'm very structured. Why I wouldn't just kill him right then and there? Alright. So they speak, but alright, so I would need an army to face him. Well,
Tastes like chicken.
oh yeah, and I'm gonna save just to show what happens when if you do follow Edwin's advice of just attacking him head on. First I save, then
What do you want?
let's get in.
Bodhi has disappointed me by letting you live, but the results are the same in the end. You should have fled when you had the chance to do so.
That's it. Dead. All of you. That's very thorough, if not the most thorough death you can get in this game. It's even very dramatic, because not just you, everybody, period. So yeah, let's reload and not go that path. Because Irenicus was not a fool in that sense that, yeah, Bodhi did indulge in her sadistic mind games. Irenicus doesn't. He just finishes up the job, which was unfinished, and most likely there would have been lots of all kinds of heavy, harsh words to his admittedly just a psychotic and sibling or sister or whatever. There's also some journals of him to be found, which might give him little insights of his character, which would say he's some sort of you could say some kind of obsessive habit. He is not emotionless, but he is evil man. Oh. Oh, the janitor. Oh yeah, long the same. Oh yeah, well, I'm not in the cell. Okay. Boss Irenicus make them angry. Oh, makes them angry. So what's happened if they would get loose? Well, actually, they get. Oh, we're gonna take it too excited. So, what would it be worth for him to, get to? Oh yeah. Okay. How about 2,000 gold? Is that worth enough for you to just, as last paycheck? Yep. He could be forked, but it's better to bribe him.
Tonight I'm someone free? What face should I wear for this?
You will wear what face TX orders. Today he rules all!
Silence yourself, diminutive one!
Do you not hear the howling? Around on all sides they are.
I have.
You will regret the day you cross the will of Tiax. My conquest of all is not something to be mocked.
Is that the rule of all you survey or beyond? What are those that walk inside and around and through, that stand where you stand now?
None stand where Tiax stands, lest he walk atop them.
As I see you do now, and beneath others, do you not see? See them inside and behind and beyond.
No. You speak too much of what can be seen. I wish to see only my pretties again. I won't look too far. I promise.
Ah! Tiax is surrounded by fools and madmen. Who is to blame for this outrage? Whom shall Tiax smite?
Well, alright, Cell. Well, there's only one man. Well, let's appease his insanity. Well, there's only one man who stands between him and his rule. Irenicus.
Irenicus? Oh, I took his face once. His punishment was...
He most likely very cruel.
To look at him is to see too far. I cannot look to him.
He is called through all the plains. None walk where he does, though they see him not.
Now that's actually a really creepy thing to say that even beings of other planes would feel some sort of cold. Yeah.
He did this. He did this. We must find him. He is the cause. He is the one that brings the tests.
Yeah.
I will not rest until his head is mine and mine and
yeah,
mine
let's just maybe. He has told us them all.
Tiax judges you not worthy of helping him, though you may watch if you wish.
So, recruit the maniacs to annoy him, not just walk through the front door.
What is this?
Surprise him.
You have released all of my test subjects? How wonderfully mad of you. I did not expect this in the least, so dangerously risky it is.
Okay, well, let's be sarcastic. Oh, yeah, I'm glad I am you, so now I will kill any of your plans and yourself. Yeah, the curse is important in plot-wise. Gameplay-wise, there's nothing. And the fact that he took all the ball spawn powers is also gameplay-wise insignificant. Because, well, the minor priest abilities are very insignificant. Yeah.
Die, all of you! I have restored my soul and will work my revenge without your interference.
It is close to the battle against Irenicus. And of course, there's all kinds of spells about to be blasted out. Not all of them are from Irenicus, or against Irenicus, or by Irenicus. Actually, that was from the Vane. Time Stop is very powerful spell, although its power is much less in its utility is in the fact that
why do I fight over this place when my plans may be laid anywhere? I must start anew. Have your victory here then, but know that you are dying on the inside even now. Many will join you before I am done. My home will feel my wrath. Here, fight amongst the mindless assassins I would sacrifice. I shall find others to serve my needs. This place is yours. I hope it is your tomb.
oh yeah, Irenicus is fleeing away. But that doesn't mean he's out of the game. Ah, and Yoshimo is here as well.
Inside already. Irenicus has seen to it.
So he decided to come to kill me. Oh well, we won't succeed. You should reconsider. So he can't fight. Yeah, I can see his spells are. So yeah, I can help you. I still could, but let's still be optimistic. I could help you.
No redemptions, no
So he rather goes down fighting instead of... Yeah.
Ready and willing.
Yoshimo rather goes down fighting than...
What is it now? Go bother someone else.
What do you want?
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
He rather goes down fighting or instead of withering away.
Yes.
Name. You are lucky I'm here.
Which is kind of... which is kind of quite admirable way of doing things. And there appears quite a lot of mindless henchmen for me to finish.
Go bother someone else.
But they are not so, you could say, really dangerous. He just needed to
I am ready.
leave a distraction to me so he can actually get some more time running away.
Very well.
As powerful and evil as he is, he's not without
Ready and
common
willing.
sense.
Red is ring.
Which is, in a sense, quite
Yes.
admirable trait from a villain to have common sense.
What is it?
And he also has managed to spawn some sort of clones from me.
Rest would be well worth it.
I require rest. Demand we stop.
But with the battle, seem to have killed Yoshimo somewhere. So time to loot, save and all that kind of nonsense now before I prepare to chase him down. Now just going out of this place and seeing that there's a portal over there, which is most likely that path that Irenicus used to go travel to his place where he's about to get his allies in the dark, which is most likely the Underdark. Place of ridiculously lethal things, even in fantasy world of Forget the Realms, which is filled to the brim with ridiculously lethal things. So it is not so, but let's just get going here. And there's the guy again.
You aren't gonna let him fall away so easy, are you?
Oh, and so why is he here? Your master didn't take him? Oh, yeah. So Bodhi. Oh, so he knows. Yeah. Oh yes, he obviously refused to give any exposition. So, but he has given a little bit. So, yep. That's funny snarky line from Edwin, who thinks aloud. Say okay, you okay? So he, yeah, so I can see only benefit for you in this case. Actually, it does lead to the Underdark. But instead of going through the Underdark filled with the brim with ridiculously horrifying things, let's go with return back to the mainland with a ship, and that might be much more better way than his round trip. So yeah, what's the catch in the Yeah, okay. Well, he's a sneaky bastard, but let's just take the ship first. And he has magics. I wonder how or why he has magic. This is, of course, it's completely optional which path you take, because they both lead to the same direction, which is Underdark. Question is just, do you take the short route, or is it the long route, which will of course get you more equipment and all gear to gear that. Not much you. Yep. I do not recall. Oh. So it is time to head to the bar and see what's happened. What does Simon Haverian have there to do? After a uneventful return trip, it's time to have a chat with this sleazy bastard.
I'm glad to see you, though our meeting is colored by the unfortunate events I must relate. I'd hoped them settled, but I am denied. I have no ship with which to offer passage.
Oh, so now he's in a real trouble again.
Malice. Such villainy.
Yeah, so he. Alright, so well. So what does this plan of his? Okay, yeah. So steal the boat. And steal off the pirate lord's boat as well. So yeah, of course, this is also a phase that you can just skip the side path or keep doing this. So yeah. So what are the details? Alright, you just get the boat ready, and I'm gonna get the.
I need rest if I am
I'm gonna
to
go
fight.
to do things the unsubtle way because hey, I'm a child of God.
Lest we endanger ourselves.
That means Hrothgar is a child of God. That means he has quite lots of power to do things however he sees fit. Which of course means that he can most likely just kick the door in however he wants to.
You can count on me.
Except looks like I really can't make use of the kick the door in method because the pirate lord's crib is closed and he's well, I can't get there to kick his door in, even though it would be a damn good fine idea. So it's time to pay a visit to the tavern and take a rest before going. Alright, so well, time to sleep with a dream.
You came too late. Didn't I say you would come too late? You will learn to trust me. Don't be afraid. You are safe here, if you behave. I will show you what fills the void. What is now free. I lurk behind your soul and the very fiber of your being. I am the only thing left when mind and reason are stripped away.
That might mean in Jungian psychology or Jungian is that is the shadow. Shadow is appearing as Imoen.
I will show you what you can be, what you can do, if you simply let yourself become what you are. I can show you all of this because I am within. I am what fills the void. I am you.
Indeed, that is kind of true. Shadow. Yeah, in this game, shadow appears a specific kind of thing as a physical entity that can. Yeah, especially when you are a divine inherent shadow of your unknown potential is very real and potential.
You are to be given a gift. It is a valuable prize. One that you had better appreciate. You worry for your comrades, perhaps? Leave them, abandon them, and become what you must. There is great power in your heritage. Use it, and you will become closer to who you are. What you could be.
Yeah.
Feel what is in the void. Use the tools that you are given. Become part of something greater. I am in you, and I know what is best. Each time you use it, each time you accept it, you move a little closer to the evil within. Perhaps you lose yourself in the end, but you will go to greater reward than you can know. After all, what does an eternity of nothingness matter when you can destroy all that would oppose your development as easy as one?
Yeah. Paralog. Out.
2.
Bodhi.
3.
Irenicus.
4.
And
5.
and yourself. Become lost in the bloodlust. That is basically what is about what
Yes.
is to be expected.
Yeah.
But now I have still a job to do. Should say I go and steal the horn from here. Well, then of course I could do it
Yeah.
silently,
I'm busy.
but I
okay,
think
I'm
I'm
busy.
just gonna do it loudly.
Huh?
Which is to say, save, walk inside, steal everything, everything.
Do you have something you wish to say?
Yeah.
I don't usually speak to the likes of you, but hello. I am ready.
Yes. What is it now?
Nature's search awaits. I am.
What? Simple.
Not much of good bodyguards.
You point,
Name.
I punch.
Just like old times. Well, except for the torture and all.
And there's the pirate horn that I stole
Sorry,
it.
but I couldn't hold that last item. It's on the
Go
ground.
bother someone else.
Ready and
What
willing.
would you have me? Very good.
So let's just
Swords,
steal.
not
Let's
words.
just steal it.
You are lucky
Yep.
I'm here.
Right you are.
I'm busy, okay? I'm
I
busy.
await you. You require nothing more?
Yes.
Yep.
What?
Got the horn.
Yeah.
Everything but subtle, but results are what matters.
The seas are sure rough this time of year.
Oh, so and once more, maybe. Yeah, more pirates, more people willing to pick fights with me. Of course, yeah, it's understandable. Place is more than slightly violent. Yep, all went down like sack of potatoes. And I'm not gonna even bother to loot all the magical weapons and all that because, well, money is not so big issue in this game. It's very handy thing, but it's not so big issue.
There you are, my
Well,
friend.
yeah, here's the horn.
Very good indeed. I've convinced the men
Well,
on
let's just
board
get
that they should
going.
accompany me. They will ready the ship for launch. Simon, oh hell.
Yeah,
I'll be blunt. If I have wronged you in some fashion, I am dreadfully sorry. I was not aware of any offense.
Yep. And now he goes to kill his concubine.
Simon Havarian, and now I will repay you.
Because he was there and I just decided to walk inside and steal all the valuables.
Simon, you will live to regret this.
You're half right, Disheric. Cast off. We set sail immediately.
Alright. Yeah, well, okay. Yeah. Just give. He had some sort of magic sword that he gave me. Gave it
The
to
seas
me.
are calm, but the voyage is tense, and Simon spends much of his time below decks. He acts as though he expects some great tragedy, and that by avoiding you, he can escape its influence. The course he has set is true, though, and you think you will make the mainland in a few days. On the fourth morn, A ship is spotted to the east, and a visibly shaken Seaman orders a change of course. The winds are against him, however, and the other vessel makes steady and remarkable progress towards you. Seaman grows increasingly nervous, and rightfully so. The ship looks odd, and you swear it may not even be resting upon the water. Inevitably, it pulls alongside and reveals a crew like no other. Seaman orders everyone to have weapons at the ready.
All right, men, prepare
Oh
yourselves
yeah,
to be boarded.
something
All
happens.
weapons ready.
Yeah, a weird-looking skull ship. And these are Githyanki, much more prominent in Planescape. And they have psionic powers, and they hate elite hits. And by hate I mean they really hate them.
Ready yourselves. I know not who these ruffians...
The Githyanki demand! You have the relic of holies!
Pardon? I am sorry, but I do not know what you are
So
talking
he had
about.
some sort of
Speak
item.
clearly, that I might understand.
Oh, hey, just wait a minute. And he was a sneaky enough, and he delivered me a.
These are sure rough this time.
Yeah. And now the ship is about to sink. And the Githyanki, Sahyagin and all that kind of... It's a complete clusterfuck of a battle. And it becomes a cutscene of
The
ship
ship
being
lurches,
smashed.
and the ongoing battle is soon the least of your worries. The entire vessel quickly lists to one side, as the cargo below decks violently shifts. There is no chance to make for a lifeboat, and you are thrown overboard, left gasping for air in an undertow you cannot escape. Pressure builds, and you are pulled deep, and you wonder if your last sight will be the disappearing Seaman Havarian, fleeing through some magical means, saving his own skin as always.
Yeah, but I wonder how did any of the children of Ball die non-violently, as in accidentally, not by old age, because they haven't gotten that much old age. But now in some sort of Sahuagin place, and they don't want to, at least not right away, kill me. Alright, so, well... So now I'm under the under ocean city. So what is this prophecy? So now Child of Ball is now becoming part of some sort of matter of shark gods prophecies as well.
We are here, most honorable Ix of the Token, at your command.
And these are the strange creatures from the surface? These are the ones you claim the mighty Sekola has promised us?
Yeah. That was quite good. And yes, this is not compulsory part of the game. It's much more of a side path that you can take to get some more experience and even more better equipment. Well, okay. So, well, I'll help if I can, mostly because it's problem. I'm a bit of stuff stuck in here. Also, it's a challenge. So let's take the challenge and defeat it. Yeah, a two-headed giant known as Epstein. Which I would believe are not so much, would not be well, you could say, coordinated. But it doesn't take well about the... Well, it didn't take well of anything. Well, now they know of me.
Now that little dispute is over,
And they seem to have quite cavalier attitude about each other. That means that they're gonna kill and eat each other quite happily. Alright, so yep, so there's a political dispute of king and some rebels. I would still prefer to. Oh yeah, king doesn't want any sort of peace. He wants to be eat him. So I find him. So let's promise to eat him. Yeah, and there I can go and hunt down. It's a detour, but not endless. But you could say not completely pointless. Actually, it's definitely not pointless detour. But now it's time to go and say hello to...
Sakola. Open your mighty jaws and take this, your former servant, as sustenance for you. You continue to be an oddity here.
Yeah, King is quite crazy. Yeah. Oh. So, now I'm stuck in a Sharkman city, led by a mad king, and I have... Well, it's about to become some sort of political dispute. And it's time to end this episode right here. There was lots of plot happening, and I know about my approximate direction, which is towards the Underdark, but I have not yet arrived there. So, but it's still time to end this episode right here. Irenicus's plan is progressing, but I have caused him annoyance. But I still wonder, does he count Hrothgar dead? or something that would still might come to him, because he escaped when the Hrothgar was, and Hrothgar was very much alive and fighting when Irenicus escaped. So is he really worried about me chasing him or not? That would be interesting to see. But hey, I talked too much. Time to end this. See you next time.